It's that time of the season again. It is the opening day of the 24-25 season, and we have been given a derby away at Arsenal as our opening fixture. We've got some transfers. Boy, have we got some transfers to bring you. But before we do that, let's just have a look at the season preview and just see where it's got people finishing, where it's got... So we've got Man United as favourites to win a treble. We are predicted to finish 5th. Arsenal predicted to finish 8th. Which is, yeah, I mean, 5th, I'd be a little bit disappointed because obviously we've done Champions League every season. Well, for the last two anyway, first season we didn't. But yeah, I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that. We will get above one of Chelsea or City. I have absolutely no doubt. So, transfers. Oh my word. The first one that came in, there's only Phil Foden. What? How? This is... I could not believe that I was able to get Phil Foden. We've got him, and we've got him for 60 million quid. There are extras in that, but they don't take it up that much, I don't think. I'm still now. He was my first signing, and if we have a look when he came in on the 16th of June. He came in ages ago. 2 months exactly, and I still can't get over the fact that he's in this, that we've got him. So happy to have him. He can play virtually every role that we play without an issue. It's Phil Foden, for God's sake. We've also strengthened our defence and brought in Mohamed Salisu from Southampton, which I'm very, very happy with. He's left-footed. We've bought him for 21.5 mil. Absolute no-brainer. 6'3". It's going to be very, very good for us. In terms of players going out, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Lloyd Kelly and Issa Diop have all gone. I made a point of getting rid of them early. If we go into, and you thought Phil Foden was a good signing, just wait till we flick it over to this season's transfers. Diogo Jota. I mean, seriously. What a squad we now have. So Jeremy Boga's gone. If we have a look over here, Jeremy Boga went to Lazio for 23 mil. We did also sell 2 centre-backs in Kurt Zuma and Nico Schlotterbeck, and we'll get on to those. If I'll talk about them now, we can maybe have a chat about Diogo Jota in the Arsenal match. And Tom Stansfield as well is coming from Arsenal for £500 million. I like the look of him as a right-back or a centre-back. He's only 5'9", so I'm thinking maybe right-back at the minute, but lots of potential. I like the look of him. So, Nico Schlotterbeck, offer came in from Borussia Dortmund. He's German. It was very, very clear in the little agent box when the offer came in that he wanted to discuss terms. He hasn't really been a regular for me, so I was quite happy. We'd already obviously signed Salisu, so we let him go for 23.5 million. I think they only offered about 16, so we managed to bump it up. Kurt Zuma had a year left on his contract, and he had no interest in signing a new one. So I offered him out at 80 million. PSG were interested, but wouldn't pay that money. I think we've ended up having to pay a little bit of his wage as well. They came in and offered about 35 million, and we got it up to 50. So I needed that money as well. We weren't particularly blessed with Wedge. As it is, we're doing all right now. So I mean, last season we had a lot of money, but it's because we sold Karim Adeyemi for 70 odd million, wasn't it? So. Yeah, we'll get on to Diogo Jota because it's a good story. I've been... and we do also have an offer in for Sven Botman. He is... he's still... Is it Lille he's at? He's still there. Whatever club he's at in real life, he is still there, which is shocking. And we're getting him for like 24 million, which is shocking. It really is. So, yeah, that's the state of play. As I say, we'll get into Diogo Jota, otherwise it's going to take forever to get to the game. Vlahovic is only on the bench because he's been injured, and he says he's only up for 45 minutes. Same with Declan Rice. He can do 75, but he's on the bench. So we'll get into this game. 5 changes from our last match, which was a friendly. We've done all right in the friendlies. I think we won. Did we win all of them? We had a couple of good ones in there. We had Atalanta, we had Nice. So, yeah, we did all right in those. Right, this is going to be an interesting game away at Arsenal. Diogo Jota and Alex Telles are looking aggressive. Make sure you give it everything. I don't know why they're looking aggressive. Big day all round. I can't believe this is the game we have to start the season. Arsenal away. So they've got Belotti up front still. Okay, still got Aaron Ramsdale, Gabriel, Ben White. So, with the whole Diogo Jota thing, I've been looking, because we sold Jeremy Boga early, I was looking for a replacement out there. And I had quite a few players that I was looking at. We've lost out on Gabriel Barbosa. He's on a free. He's chosen to join Liverpool. We lost out on Gonzalo Guedes because I couldn't get a contract agreed with him. He wanted far too much money. And I ended up with a deal for Anthony Martial, £7 million to bring him in. I just thought as a backup to Alvarez and Koeman, I thought that was a really good signing. And he was just about to agree his contract. And then my director of football put in the offer for Diogo Jota. As Bowen has set Alvarez free, the world's longest highlight, but it ends with a goal for West Ham. It's a brilliant finish from Julian Alvarez. And I'll be honest, I cannot tell you how long I deliberated over, do I bring in Martial, do I bring in Diogo Jota? There's not a massive amount in their attributes. I'm guessing in the winter update, Jota's probably had a big old boost. But it was 50 million difference, and I wanted to spend Botman as well. So, but when I looked at the finances, I realised that I could do both Jota and Botman. So I cancelled the Martial deal and we went for Diogo Jota, and I'm happy with that. I think we've done the right move. You've already been booked. Calm down, Diogo. Right. He's single-minded after the feedback. Okay. Is that a good thing, being single-minded? No idea. This is a terrible match, but we scored a brilliant goal. Okay. Nothing else going to happen then, lads. I mean, if nothing else happens, we win the game. That's great. I'm happy with that. Great to see Julian Alvarez getting a goal as well, straight on the first day of the season. We do still have we're still obviously in the transfer window. We do still have quite a lot of interest in players for like Vlahovic and Declan Rice. He's still at the club, amazingly, but Man United are still sniffing around. We've not had any offers, not turned down anything. Shooting hasn't been good enough, has it? We'll go with that one. I will look to give Vlahovic probably half an hour. I think maybe 20, 25. As Arsenal look to attack. Only the second highlight of the match. Oh, Saka's done brilliantly. Oh, he's gone for the leap. Oh, Salisu clears off the line. I've noticed a few little things that seem to have changed. I don't know if they put some new animations in, but I've had my my goalkeeper rush off his line and head the ball clear, which I can't remember seeing before. That hooked off the line there by Salisu. I don't remember seeing that before. So yeah, I don't know if they've put a few more animations and stuff in the game, or it might just be that I've just never seen them. Could be. Brandon Williams can come on for Tellez. Diogo Jota, he can come off for Kings of Coman. It's not been a good debut for Diogo. And do you know, Julian Alvarez might play the full game, because I've got some players looking tired. But we'll just do the double for now. They demand more, which has upset Thomas Souček. Actually, Declan Rice is probably not a bad shout to bring on for him. So we've not really seen Phil Foden. Oh, how has that gone in? Martin Ødegaard has put it in. Oh, it's Salisu who scored the own goal, but it's possibly getting disallowed. No, it's going to count. Oh yeah, he's nowhere near offside. I mean, Ødegaard fired it back across, and apparently that came off Salisu and went in. And it's 1-1. And all of a sudden, Arsenal have their tails up by the look of it. Headed over by Aronson. It's dropping encouraging then. It was a bit of a free header. He's mistimed his jump, hasn't he? Got right under that. On the face of it, a draw at Arsenal's not a bad result. I mean, it's a terrible match. I'm really sorry. This is how we're starting the season, with such a bad match. So they brought on De Chatelaire for Andrea Bellotti. Are we going to get a winning goal? 5 minutes to go. Arsenal on the break. Down the line for Saka. Nandez drills it in low, and Mohamed Kudus has scored. It's a debut goal. It's well worked. But that is a dagger. Lovely ball across. And a good finish as well. Oh, let's berate them. Not a good start to the season, boys. Not a good start to the season. Into the last minute stoppage time. Can we rescue it? Come on, come on, get it off them. Erdegaard's going to hit one. Just misses that top corner. But we're going to start again. Phil Foden. First time we've seen him, but he sprayed a lovely ball. No, it's been intercepted. Ben Johnson heads back to Merritt. I've got a feeling this is just the end of game, to be honest. Bowen. Tierney steals it. We're not getting up the field. I don't know what has happened here. Headed wide by De Chatelaire. And that is it. What a disappointing start to the season. I'm thrashing arms on that. You were terrible. I'm fuming at that one. Absolutely fuming. Disappointing result. When it's not your day, it's not your day. No, they've been ridiculously lucky. Well, that is disappointing. It was always going to be a tough game. Yeah, there are our friendlies if you want to have a look at those. Do you know what? We can't end it there. We're going to do Leeds at home. Well, some good news. The deal for Sven Botman is going to go through. We're just waiting on a work permit decision, which will be made on Monday. But I am very, very excited to get this guy in as well. He's left-footed, 6'4". I didn't actually realise he'd actually moved to Nice a couple of seasons ago for just under 10 million. So they're making a tidy little profit on him because it is, I think we're just paying 24 million cash. There's no add-ons, nothing. That is it. He's 6'4". He's going to add a lot of height, both penalty areas. He's going to be brilliant for us, isn't he? There's no denying that. We've had a match already, Manchester United against Arsenal, and it has been a 3-1 win. So the two Manchester clubs are 2 from 2 at the minute at the top. Leeds lost their first game, so we need to pile on the pressure. He who shall not be named there for obvious reasons. He has scored 5 goals in 2 games. Maybe I should put a nickname on it. This is a team that I'm thinking of at the minute. I'm debating at the moment whether to stick with Alvarez or whether to go for Vlahovic. I don't know. It's just the fact that Alvarez scored. I think we're going to stick with him, you know. Vlahovic has been tracked by Arsenal, but it's another one of those. There's not been an offer. He's just got that little wanted symbol next to him. Deadline day is coming, and that could see the offers come in, couldn't it? Right, let's pump fists. The fans expect to win, don't let them down. Didn't really go down too well. Ben Johnson isn't in the squad. Really? I know I've put Ethan Laird in. I didn't. Yeah. I think Brandon Williams is on the bench. Unbeaten is 6. Yeah. Against Leeds. Right, we're in with a highlight. Souček. Declan Rice to Tellez. I was only going to do the Arsenal match, but because it was so bad, it would have meant the video was only about 11 or 12 minutes long. So, as Daniel James has scored, so yeah, I thought I'll do this game as well. I think that's going to count. Yeah, it never felt offside to me, and that it's a terrible start. It's a great finish. First touch was superb. I'm not particularly happy with how this season started. That's not Uruguayan Luis Suarez. It's not Bitey McBite. It's another one that played in Spain somewhere that they've got. It is. I think he's Colombian as well. Actually, I don't even think he's a Uruguayan. He is. He is at Granada in real life. Really good player, actually. Really good player. I mean, all we can do is encourage. I mean, we're a goal down after 90 seconds. What do you do? Can't really berate them, can you, for that? If we go 2-0 down here, we will. Bazoa into midfield for wow, Calvin Phillips is still at the club. Come on. Right, why are we letting them play around like this? Dan James is in again, and that is a terrible, terrible finish. But why are they knocking it around like this? This is disgusting from us. Fourth season syndrome, I think. I mean, two defeats from 2 at the start of the season would not be good. Long way to go, though. Long way to go. Phil Foden to Rafinha. Oh, he's curled one just wide. I'm very worried. I have to say, I'm very worried. Let's see what happens here. Tellez. To Declan. Philly Foden. Good jinking run! And it's in from Julian Alvarez. It's 1-1. That was lovely from Phil Foden. Announces himself to the London Stadium, and his new home fans are going to absolutely adore the guy. I gave him the number 47 as well, because that's his number at City, I think, isn't it? But that was superb, and I'm not even sure Alvarez put a finish on that. I think it just hit him, and it's gone in. And that is more like it, boys. Oh, I won't drop the encourage. Rafinha, Souček, Alvarez. Oh, it's a lovely ball for Diogo Jota! It's in the net. Is it going to count? Again, doesn't feel offside, but I've got a horrible feeling. Oh, he's in! Diogo Jota on the score sheet. It's a brilliant ball from Alvarez. I mean, it's a touch and instant finish, isn't it? Doesn't give Meslier any time to get on the to set himself. It is a tight one, but it's the right decision. It's him there playing him on. And we've turned it around. More like it, boys. I'm feeling a lot happier now. Half an hour in. Foden with an assist. Jota with a goal. Alvarez with a goal and an assist. Is he now suddenly going to overtake Dusan and be my number 1? I mean, Jota scored a quite brilliant finish. And yet he was on a 6.9 there. Phil Foden's picked up some sort of knock. Not sure what it is. He hasn't got the little orange cross on him, so I don't know what's going on there. But we can bring him off if we need to. Ethan Laird. Across it goes for Souček. I think that smacked off the crossbar. Bruised thigh for Phil Foden. Alex Tellez. Oh, and Todibo with a glancing header. And it's 3-1. And all is right in the world. I don't have to hit the panic button. A defeat at Arsenal can happen to anyone. It's a lovely delivery and a glancing header that you just cannot get anywhere near. And Jean-Claire Todibo, who's going to be, it's going to be him and Salisu and him and Botman. And I've got Jamal Baptiste, who is going to play as well quite a bit. And I might actually bring him on with maybe 20 to go if it allows it. Outstretched arms. I'm pleased. I think I think Foden's recovered a little bit. He might get another 10 minutes out of him. So Dan James has gone off for Leeds. As Rafinha puts in this free kick. And Todibo was pushed there. He was definitely pushed. This is going to be given. This is going to be given. It is. It's a penalty. And it's set to Alex Telles, which I think I'm happy with. He scored one last season, didn't he? When I tried to change it to Thomas Souček. It was at Everton, wasn't it? It was the winning goal. It was the only goal of the game. And up he steps now. Oh, and he puts this one to bed, surely, at 4-1. Leeds have collapsed. After taking their lead after 80 seconds, they have absolutely collapsed. And that is a wonderful penalty from Alex Telles. I mean, Meslier got close to it, but also got nowhere near it. And as it stands, we're up to 7th. Right, and I think we can take Foden off now. And we will bring Johnny on for him. Salisu's looking a little bit tired. Maybe bring on Jamal Baptiste for him. As that pinballs around a little bit. Mackenzie to Bazoa. And yeah, just pinballed around a little bit there. Sheffield United have equalised at Chelsea. Julian Alvarez to Rafinha. Johnny Alvarez out wide for Rafinha. Whoa, hefty challenge. Ethan Laird, lovely little clip for Souček and Rafinha and Souček, and it's 5. Come on. Turning on the style now, boys. This is more like it. Ethan Laird, lovely little clip to Souček, who knocks it down. Shame Rafinha couldn't put that one away. But Souček does. And I will just make a couple of changes now. Again, I'm thinking Vlahovic might not get on the pitch. I'm going to take Salisu off for Jamal Baptiste and give him his Premier League debut. Diogo Jota's looking... I mean, he scored and got a 6.8, Jota. How is that a thing? Rafinha, Declan, Souček, even Todibo's looking a little bit. But I want to get Jamal Baptiste on. I want to give him some Premier League minutes. We've been very clinical, haven't we? 5 goals from 8 shots on target. And 8 shots on target from 13 in total. Puts us up to 5th on goal difference. Newcastle, though, are 2 from 2. Right. 12 minutes to go. Who have we got on the bench? Coleman. We'll bring Coleman on for Jota. Really bizarre. Jota scores a really lovely goal. Really lovely goal. And he's got a 6.7. But we could drop a praise, actually, can't we? Newcastle have gone in front again. Florian Thauvin. So we're back up to 6th as it stands, which is good. You know, after losing the first game, it's always nice to get back to winning ways. And who do we need to have a little chat with? Todibo, by the look of that. He did really well today. So that's nice. I mean, even Jamal Baptiste got 7.1 after coming on for what, 25 minutes, and even he's picked up a 7.1. And yet Diogo Jota has got 6.7 and he scored. Okay, that's that out of the way. Not everyone's played 2 games yet, so we could still end up dropping a position or so. 4 teams have won both games. Leicester and Newcastle joining the Manchester clubs. That's all right. We're back to winning ways. We've got the group stage draw coming up there, as you can see. But I'm not going to do that on camera because it's just the group stage. It doesn't really matter. Unless, do we fast forward them? Do we just stick it on the end of this video? Let's have a look at the schedule. Because the plan was, I was going to get the Tottenham game out of the way because it's deadline day. And then we would do the international break, come back and do Chelsea-Leicester. But do you know what? I think we will just fast forward quickly, do the group stage draw, because then it'll flesh out the fixture list and it'll give me a better idea of what the next episode will be. Bit of a bonus then, we do actually have the draw for the third round of the League Cup as well. So yeah, I'm not going to go through it one by one. I'm just going to click draw all teams and we'll see what we've got. And then we'll fast forward and do the Champions League draw as well. So here we go, 3, 2, 1. It didn't work. There we go. We are away at Gillingham. Okay, I'm happy with that because I can rest 1 or 2 players. That is going to be played, I think it's after the Tottenham game. Oh no, it's down here. It's all the way down here after the Leicester game. Probably won't do it on camera. But anyway, Champions League time. So we are seeded 3rd for the draw for the Champions League, which I think is because Man United won it. They pretty much won everything last season. They won, I think there's 1 domestic trophy they didn't win. So what we can do is we can just fly through, get the first couple of seeds out. So Inter, I've got Atletico Madrid, Porto, Real Madrid, Bayern and Liverpool. Tottenham, I've got Leipzig. How are Tottenham top seed? When we finish, they must have won the Europa League then. Barca and Chelsea, United and Milan, PSG and Dortmund, Ajax and Juventus. Tottenham, I don't actually know which one of those I'd want to join. None of them look good. I mean, I can only join Group A, Group B, Group G or Group H. So, okay, let's see. We can end up in Group A, and we have ended up in Group A with Inter and Atletico. Oh my word. So the 4 seeds that are left are Club Brugge, Sparta, Antwerp. Who are Fehervar? Who the hell are they? Oh, Vidi. Vidi is Hungary. Oh, is that? It used to be Videoton, I think it was, wasn't it? You've got Feyenoord, Besiktas, PAOK, and Augsburg as well. So don't really mind who we get, and we get Sparta. Finish that draw, right? Okay. Let's just fast forward a minute and give it a chance to put them into the schedule, and we'll see what we're going to do. I mean, that is tough, isn't it? Inter and Atletico. Oh, wow. Do we get out of that group? Do we get out of that group? Atletico, Inter. You are right, that is a tough group. Oh, all right, let's see. Has it put them in the schedule yet? Yes, and we start with Atletico. Okay. So, and then we've got Sparta, and we've got Liverpool, Newcastle and Inter. So do I do Chelsea? Well, I suppose I've got to do Chelsea and Atletico in the next episode then, because we're going through transfer deadline day in a couple of days' time, so there could be other deals to report on. And yeah, so that'll be it. That'll be the next episode. As always, smash a like on this one for me. Hit subscribe. Turn on the notifications. What a video the next one's going to be. Chelsea and Atletico Madrid. Doesn't get much bigger than that, does it? Thank you so much for watching, as always. I'll see you soon.